1972, Miami Dolphins, and the perfect season. Hey everybody, so my next football card video is of the 1972 Miami Dolphins and the perfect season. And why am I making a video about the Miami Dolphins? Since I'm a Los Angeles guy, born and raised, Los Angeles Rams, and at some point the Los Angeles Raiders, and the Los Angeles Chargers nowadays. And my favorite team are the New England Patriots because of 1985. The Patriots made the playoffs, um, and they went on to the Super Bowl to get crushed by the 85 Bears. But since then, the Patriots have been my favorite team. Anyways, so the 1972 Miami Dolphins. Why am I making a video of them? Because they are considered the greatest team of all time by several people. NFL analysts, commentators, you name it. They believe that the 72 Miami Dolphins are the greatest team ever. So, um, they went 17-0. And I do have some early memories about the Dolphins of the early 70s. Now, because of my Uncle Rob, he was born and raised in LA, but he was a Dolphins fan. Loved the Dolphins because, well, the dolphin is his favorite animal. And he loves the state of Florida. It's always sunny, blue sky, sunshine, and all that. So he loves the state of Florida, even though he never went there. His favorite color is aquamarine. You know, that blue color. That's his favorite color, and that's the color of the Dolphins uniform. And when my uncle was a young boy, like 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, the Miami Dolphins, that was their dynasty in the early 70s. They went to like 3 straight Super Bowls. They won 2 of them. And so he chose the Dolphins as his favorite team. And I have early memories about my Uncle Rob talking about the Miami Dolphins and the perfect season. So my Uncle Rob talking about the Dolphins when I was like 4, 5, 6 years old, it got me into the NFL, talking about football, following football and all that, even though, I was a young boy. I do have early memories about the Dolphin team. So anyways, yeah, let's get back to the 72 Dolphins, one of the greatest teams ever. Coached by Don Shula. They went 14-0 in the regular season. So, okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the cards. 1973 tops. And I've explained in my other videos that card companies like Topps, they make their cards the next year, when all the statistics and all the players' information, when it's all gathered, then they make football cards. So yes, this says 1973, but it is of the 1972 Dolphins. Okay, so here's the Dolphins team checklist. And I love this card because, it's the team of the 1972 Dolphins. Dick Anderson, Nick Bonaconte, Larry Zonka, Manny Fernandez, Bob Greasy, Jim Kick, Bob Kuchenberg, Jim Langer, Larry Little, Earl Morrell, Mercury Morris, Paul Warfield, and so on. So you have a lot of Hall of Famers right there, coached by Don Shula. They had like, I don't know, 11 Pro Bowlers or something like that. Um, and they have Hall of Famers, Larry Zonka, Bob Greasy, Paul Warfield, and so on. They have Hall of Famers. The no name defense with Dick Anderson and Nick Bonaconte and Manny Fernandez. So, yeah, like I said, a lot of Hall of Famers and Pro Bowlers. They had the perfect backfield: Larry Zonka, Mercury Morris, Jim Kick. The perfect backfield. Then, of course, you had Bob Greasy breaking his leg like halfway through the season. He broke his leg, and then Earl Morrell took over, and they still went undefeated with their second string quarterback. And I love these cards here because nowadays, Tops, they don't do team checklists anymore. They don't do those anymore. And these cards here, like the AFC semifinal card, Dolphins and Browns. I don't even know how the Browns got to the semifinal. I don't even know how they got to play the Dolphins. How'd they even get there? And then, of course, you have the AFC Championship game right there, Dolphins and Steelers. And a lot of people don't know this, but the game before this game here, the AFC Championship game, the AFC semifinal game between the Steelers and the Raiders, that's the Immaculate Reception game. So after the Immaculate Reception game, the Steelers won. They went on to play the Dolphins and lost. And then you have the Super Bowl card right here. I just love these cards, and Tops and Fleer and Donruss and all them. They stopped making these cards, but that's why I've kept these cards all these years. Is because I love these cards. Anyways, so that's why I'm making this video of the 72 Miami Dolphins, because possibly some would say the greatest team ever.